What if being powerful didn't just mean being good at bending? What if it also meant having military strength? Economic influence and rich cultures.
Hey, there's some food.
Finally. What do you have?
Flaming fire flakes. Best in town.
I'll take them.
You see, in the world of Avatar, nations aren't merely geopolitical entities. They represent elemental forces and deep histories.
Earthbending brings the packages up, and gravity brings them down.
Great, so they get their mail on time.
But before we dive into the rankings, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our thrilling Avatar content. Now let's get started.
My cabbages!
Beginning this list at number 4 are the Air Nomads.
But we can't concern ourselves with what was. We must act on what is.
They stood out in many ways, marked by their tragic history and unique status as the only nation entirely composed of benders. Isolating themselves in 4 distinct air temples nestled in the mountains, encountering them was considered a stroke of good fortune due to their rarity.
What do you mean? Hey.
Despite having no army and their airbenders lacking training in lethal combat,
I hope we have enough for an army. I want to be a commander like Uncle Boomy.
Air Nomads don't have armies, Nilo.
the Air Nomads, as natural pacifists, were nonetheless prepared to defend themselves and their homeland. I mean, take a look at this.
Gyatso.
Their society revolved around spirituality, with a focus on meditation and enlightenment. Agriculture formed the backbone of their economy, reflecting their simple yet harmonious way of life. Although the air temples primarily housed monks, nuns, and children, gatherings for spiritual events like selecting sky bisons attracted air nomads of all ages.
I guess this means we'll always be together.
However, their peaceful existence was shattered when they became the first target of an overwhelming surprise attack fueled by Sozin's comet.
And if firebenders found this temple, that means they found the other ones too. I really am the last airbender.
Resulting in their near total annihilation in just a day.
You, me, and Appa. We're all that's left of this place. We have to stick together.
Yet, hope persisted as the number of airbenders began to rise again, carrying on Aang's legacy from the northern to the southern air temple, as depicted in the Legend of Korra.
There haven't been this many airbenders in one place for a long time either. We have power together. Hurry! Everyone form a circle!
Despite their small population and lack of military infrastructure, the Air Nomads' mastery of airbending remained unparalleled and formidable. They were respected by other nations for their wisdom and unique way of life. While their peaceful philosophy and spiritual enlightenment were commendable, their vulnerability became evident in the face of military aggression, contrasting with the militaristic focus of other nations. Next up, at number 3, we have the Water Tribe. The Water Tribe, like the other nations, possessed its own unique strengths and abilities.
Are we there yet? It looks like I know this. This is very familiar. Are we here yet? Are we here yet? Oh, please let me
Yes, Iggy.
Waterbending, their elemental bending art, was central to their culture and way of life. The Water Tribe is divided into 2 main factions, the Northern Water Tribe and the Southern Water Tribe. The Northern Water Tribe, situated at the North Pole, boasted a larger size and greater prosperity. Its grand city and imposing ice walls provided formidable defenses against external threats. Highly skilled in waterbending, both benders and non-benders from the Northern Tribe were renowned for their combat and healing abilities.
Stop those fireballs!
With a strong military presence, they successfully defended their city from attacks. In contrast, the Southern Water Tribe, located at the South Pole, was smaller and less developed, but no less skilled in waterbending. Despite facing challenges such as harsh environments and limited resources, its members exhibited resilience and resourcefulness.
We were badly outnumbered, but somehow we managed to drive them off.
The specific geographical locations of each tribe kind of limited their access to natural resources and economy. They had to rely primarily on whatever was provided from the ocean.
Sokka, look!
Katara, you're gonna scare it away.
I can already smell it cooking.
The Water Tribe members were proud, they knew who they were, and certainly never gave up.
It's time we take back what is ours. It's time to take back our city.
Many Water Tribe members played crucial roles in bringing an end to the century-long conflict against the Fire Nation, showcasing their bravery and commitment to their nation. Moreover, among their unique abilities, some possess the rare talent of bloodbending, which is indeed very frightening.
Blood bending. Controlling the water in another body.
And it's advisable to exercise caution around these individuals, as they wield a power that can be both formidable and unsettling.
You should have learned the technique before you turned against me.
At number 2 is the Earth Kingdom.
What's inside that wall?
Inside is the royal palace.
The Earth Kingdom is the largest of the 4 nations, spanning a vast territory that includes diverse landscapes such as deserts, forests, mountains, and swamps. This expansive land offers the Earth Kingdom a wealth of natural resources, including minerals and fertile agricultural land. Recognized for its resilience and fortitude, the Earth Kingdom embodies values of peace and collaboration.
You'll be going off to combat soon. It's important that you be prepared for anything.
Its close affinity with the element of earth and mastery of earthbending are renowned throughout the world. Earthbenders predominantly use their abilities for defensive purposes and transportation, playing a vital role in upholding the kingdom's stability and security. Based on observations, it appears that the Earth Kingdom could be divided into different distinct regions. The Siwang Desert stands out as a separate entity, primarily governed by sand-bender tribes. Omashu seems to be more like an independent state or a regional capital.
Your Majesty, these juveniles were arrested for vandalism and malicious destruction of cabbages.
Off with their heads!
Certain areas, like Taku in the western region, appear as dilapidated ruins, hinting at a once thriving city or minor capital. And at the heart of the kingdom lies its capital, Ba Sing Se, the largest city in the Avatar world.
Back in the city. Great.
What's the problem? It's amazing!
Just a bunch of walls and rules. You wait, you'll get sick of it in a couple of days.
Home to the Earth Monarch, Ba Sing Se is well renowned as a hub of cultural diversity, trade, and commerce.
There it is. That whole thing is the palace. The Earth King's chamber should be in the center.
Within the city's bustling streets, residents and visitors can find a plethora of shops, restaurants, and entertainment venues. I heard that Ba Sing Se has got the best tea in the world.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
The Earth Kingdom maintains a formidable military force, consisting of ground troops, cavalry, and specialized units such as the Dai Li.
And who are the mean-looking guys in robes?
Those men are agents of the Dai Li, the cultural authority of Ba Sing Se.
The impenetrable capital city is surrounded by enormous walls.
That's why the city is named Ba Sing Se. It's the impenetrable city.
Beyond its inner walls, however, lie the outskirts, serving as a refuge for war-displaced individuals who seek shelter.
This is where our newest arrivals live, as well as our craftsmen and artisans, people that work with their hands. It's so quaint and lively.
Despite its allure, city life in Ba Sing Se comes with its own challenges. You see, the city's got its own issues with crime, corruption, and conspiracy.
What's going on here?
You're under house arrest.
The coup is happening right now. We've got to warn the Earth King.
After the death of the Earth King, the new intolerable queen
Don't talk like that about Her Majesty.
prioritized personal indulgence over the well-being and safety of her subjects. She reversed the advancements made in enhancing the standard of living, particularly for the less privileged citizens.
The lower ring looks terrible.
Yeah, I can smell it from here. No wonder Dad left.
Thus undermining all progress achieved in Ba Sing Se.
This city is a prison. I don't want to make a life here.
Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
So all citizens and visitors got to open their eyes when in the streets.
Why do they have all these poor people blocked off in one part of the city?
This is why I never came here before.
I mean, a former chief of police once said this.
If there's one thing I learned on the beat, it's that the names change, but the street stays the same.
In other words, staying vigilant is very important, as one never knows what lies beyond the surface of this bustling metropolis. Not everyone can be like Uncle Iroh. And finally, at number 1, we have the Fire Nation.
It's time for this world to end in fire, and for a new world to be born from the ashes.
Fire Nation stands as the most technologically advanced nation in the world of Avatar, boasting abundant resources, a well-structured government, and a culture that reveres the element of fire for its associations with power, energy, and vitality.
I have all the power in the world!
This advancement can be attributed to a lineage of logical, inventive, and highly intelligent leaders like Sozin, Azulon, Ozai, and Azula.
Our Princess Azula!
Who have shaped the nation into a formidable warrior society.
You've gotta be kidding me.
The reigns of Avatar Kyoshi and Roku saw the Fire Nation laying the groundwork for industrial capacity. By the era of Avatar Aang, the Fire Nation was already on the brink of war with other nations, boasting ironclad warships and advanced steam-powered vehicles. Utilizing their technological prowess and strategic advantages, they launched devastating attacks on the Earth Kingdom and the Air Nomads.
What year did Fire Lord Sozin battle the Air Nation army?
Is that a trick question? The Air Nomads didn't have a formal military. Sozin defeated them by ambush.
With meticulous planning and logistics, coupled with a deep scientific understanding, and no Avatar to intervene, the Fire Nation surged ahead and began to live in the Iron Age, while the rest of the world was in the Stone Age.
There! That's our way out of here.
Under Fire Lord Ozai's rule, the Fire Nation launched a devastating war of conquest, aiming to dominate the other nations and establish itself as the supreme power in the world.
Sozin's comet is almost upon us, and on that day it will endow us with the strength and power of 100 suns.
However, the timely return of the Avatar altered the course of events, thank goodness.
Fire Lord Ozai, you and your forefathers have devastated the balance of this world, and now you shall pay the ultimate price!
After the 100-Year War ended, with Fire Lord Ozai's defeat and the fall of his regime,
well, look at you, Buster. Now that your firebending's gone, I guess we should call you the Loser Lord.
The Fire Nation underwent significant changes. Fire Lord Zuko, who played a crucial role in ending the war by joining Avatar Aang,
I'm going to join the Avatar, and I'm going to help him defeat you.
Sought to usher in an era of peace and reconciliation.
The road ahead of us is challenging. 100 years of fighting has left the world scarred and divided.
As part of this effort, Zuko and Aang collaborated to establish the United Republic.
But with the Avatar's help, we can get it back on the right path and begin a new era of love and peace.
The capital, Republic City, was envisioned as a place where benders and non-benders could live together in harmony, free from the constraints of the old world order.
Think I can get one of them tasty smelling fishies?
Oh, yeah, sure.
The city was founded on the principles of equality, freedom, and progress, drawing inspiration from the cultural heritage of all four nations.
The real hero is the Avatar.
Now tell us, which of the four nations do you think is the strongest? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay geeky.